throwing a glance at the Opera House, I happened to notice something much less interesting down at street level. Sadly, within seconds, this apparition has noticed me.
Hey, handsome, come here, matey. Come on, mate. Come on. Look, I'll give you a tour, mate. Look, you've seen this before. You've seen the bridge. You've seen the Opera House. Let me give you a tour, mate. An uninteresting tour. A tour you won't forget.
His name is Pat McGowan, and he runs Pat's Uninteresting Tours. And within moments, I'm heading off to see parts of Sydney I never ever wanted to see, with an epauletted loony who looks as if he got his cosy out of one of Michael Jackson's rubbish tins.
We're in the inner city district. I always like coming here because there's so much construction going on. There's a lot to see with construction work. Tour operators don't really take you there, you know.
It says here, Pat's Uninteresting Tours cannot guarantee all spots visited will be boring as advertised. Well-known landmarks and attractions may appear en route.
It's unfortunate, yes, but some attractive landmarks do appear. And what we do, I encourage people to talk amongst themselves in the bus at that stage.
Yeah.
You can't have them enjoying themselves.
Pat usually conducts his tours in a large bus, but today there's just me, Pat and the driver in a Volkswagen somebody took a can opener to. With a certain inevitability, Pat first heads for the local sewage works.
It's magnificent. It's magnificent. It's such a beautiful little place just tucked away in the bowels of Sydney. I asked them, could we get in to have a bit of a look today? But they said, no, it's none of our business.
What's the big propeller there?
Propeller? That's the fan. That sucks the smell out to sea.
Then it's off to Long Bay Jail for a quick fly past.
The prisoners are all lined up every night before they go bye-byes, and they have to sing a song. And it's sort of, I think you'll know this one. Please release me, let me go.
Pat's relentless search for the totally uninteresting next takes us to an old industrial suburb whose name I have no desire to remember.
And we come out here, and this American lady came up to me on the tour once, and she said, Pat, she pulled me by the braid, and she said, Pat, it looks like Hawaii. I had to agree with her. It does look like Hawaii. But over here, we have some containers, ladies and gentlemen, and they're owned by the Sydney Sperm Bank. Believe it? Or not? No, this one. Come on. It's quite spectacular. It's been here for hundreds of years, hundreds and hundreds of years.
And then, for reasons known only to Pat, we are wandering through tombstones in a very old cemetery.
Sure is. There's a lot to see. We've got the cemetery's just built near the airport. Say no more.
Well, how come you don't cremate people here?
No, we do. We cremate people, all right. We have got in Australia the world's first solar-powered crematorium. Don't bother going there on a dull day. It takes far too long. And look, as we come out here, I want to show you something. NASA has got into Australia, and look at that. Those rockets strategically placed. And if they go up, quite a lot of Sydney's going to be surprised.
But although everything Pat shows me is fairly uninteresting, his coup de grace is an absolute triumph. When it comes to uninteresting, the McDonaldtown railway station is world class.
And this is the magnificent McDonaldtown railway station. It used to be painted pink once upon a time. It's one of Sydney's oldest stations, as you can see. A couple of flies there. It used to have 2 platforms, now it's only got 1. Now it's every 5th train that stops here. There's a little surprise here, Neil. We can't leave until a train blows its horn. So we can stay here for 5 minutes, we can stay here for 5 hours. It's up to you. Start waving.
So here I am, trapped in a decrepit Sydney railway station with a mad tour operator who can single-handedly destroy the entire Australian tourist industry. But finally, after 27 trains, relief.
Well, Pat, it's only taken us 27 trains to get one to blow its horn. I can honestly say that's fairly uninteresting.
That's music to my ears. Thanks, mate.